Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Adventures of one obsessed nutrition coach on a mission to create a world where food makes you better. Today, guys, we are continuing our conversation as we did yesterday and as we did the day before about nutrition. For these challenging for our immune system and our society times of coronavirus and all that is going on around right now. A quick update. So I'm in Russia, I'm in Siberia, basically in the middle of Russia. Like if you look at the map of Russia, then I'm in the middle, a little bit to the north. So we still have winter fully on and it's snowing. It's -3 degrees centigrade here. And for some of you guys, depending on where in the world you are, it might be hard to believe that life here is pretty much normal. Nobody is really working from home except schools and universities are closed, and it's really close to the time of spring break, so they decided to close everything for now and when till the end of spring break, just as a precaution measures, because here we don't have any cases of coronavirus reported, and we do have a lot of testing facilities, and they track people really well. So there are 0 cases here in my city. That is so good. And in the whole region, specific region of Russia where I'm in, where my city is located, we have total 69 cases, I believe, reported, no death. And so the situation here is pretty calm and stable. Gyms are open, restaurants are open, and again, pretty much everything works as it usually does. And it is quiet here outside, but it's in Siberia, it's always quiet outside. So nothing much has changed. But I do feel right now that here for me it's the best place to be, just because I like to be in a place where it's a little bit more balanced and stable, and nobody is running around, or there is no quarantine, and I still can go to the gym and enjoy my life pretty much in a normal way. So I guess sometimes it's good to be born in Siberia. Anyhow, guys, I hope everything is well on your side, in your part of the world. I hope everything is well with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends, with yourself. And to keep it that way, healthy and well, let's talk more about our immune system and some of the supplements that, according to the best nutrition resources from the PhDs, from the professionals in the area of nutrition who do and did a lot of studies and do indeed a lot of research into about coronavirus and our immune system, and infections that are similar, and viruses that are similar to coronavirus. So and what kind of supplements specifically, we're talking today about supplements, what kind of supplements it makes sense to take, in what amounts, how many times per day. Like, we're gonna talk specifics. And so after this episode, you will know exactly what to do, what to take when it comes to supplements, and what is just marketing and waste of your money, and might be even harmful. Like, for example, supplementing with vitamin D, it is harmful. So let's just get right to it and learn all and everything that we need to know. So the essential supplements that seem from all the research to be helpful, and it's worth your money and your time to get them. So elderberry, 700 to 1000 milligrams per day, taken from syrups, capsules, or in other forms, just make sure that you are getting 700 to 1000 milligrams. So basically somewhere around 1 gram of the actual extract. So if you buy it in some form, just make sure that you have that precise amount. And the amounts I'm talking about are for adults, guys. So if you have a kid, that should be adjusted. Today we're talking about adults, males and females. So 700 to 1000 milligrams. Then nutritional zinc, or zinc in the form of food or a supplement that is derived from food sources. So zinc is very crucial and important for proper functioning of our immune system. The best food source, as we already talked, is besides all the seafood, oysters, of course. One oyster will give you the daily need and more of your zinc in the best possible form with the least amount of calories or anything else. So when it comes to zinc, it is recommended for these times when there is challenging times for our immune system. It is recommended to take 7 to 15 milligrams 4 times per day. So basically you're going to get somewhere between 28 to 60 milligrams of zinc per day distributed throughout the day. It seems to work the best. And that would mean, one of servings that you got to get once per day or 4 times per day is 1 to 2 oysters or oyster extract, or equivalent of the same amount of zinc taken from other forms of supplements. Oxide, by the way, zinc oxide, guys, look at the form of zinc that is in your supplement. So oxide doesn't seem to be as helpful as other forms of zinc supplement if you are taking supplements, or if you can eat oysters, just eat oysters. Anyhow, so when it comes to zinc, 715 milligrams taken 4 times per day. But there is a caveat, guys. Copper, another mineral that is super important for our immune system, it gotta be paired with zinc. And per each 15 milligrams of zinc, you need to take 2 milligrams of copper, just because the way our body works. If you are taking too much zinc, not enough copper, then you might run into copper deficiency. And copper is also crucial for the working of our immune system. So for each 15 milligrams of zinc, you need to be taking 2 milligrams of copper. So if you are taking 4 times a day 15 milligrams of zinc in one form or the other, then you need to be taking 8 milligrams of copper. And you can take copper, you can eat your copper or take your copper in supplements, and probably the best practice is to take it with your zinc 4 times a day too. 4 times a day, 2 milligrams. 2 milligrams of copper you can find in 25 grams of spirulina powder. So if you take it as a supplement, 40 grams of shiitake mushrooms, 50 grams of sesame seeds. I'm talking about 2 milligrams of copper specifically right now, 50 grams of cacao powder, or about 50 grams of dark chocolate with 90% of dark chocolate or more. I usually eat 99 or 100% dark chocolate. So 50 grams of that will give you 2 milligrams of copper. So zinc and copper, guys, again, 4 times per day is the best practice. When it comes to zinc, 4 times a day, 15 milligrams, 7 to 15 milligrams. And when it comes to copper, 4 times per day with zinc is the best practice, 4 to 8 milligrams per day. So nutritional zinc, copper, those are 2 minerals that are very important for our immune system, especially if your body needs to protect itself from this virus infection. And elderberry seems to be really beneficial when it comes to similar viruses. and you need to be taking 700 to 1000 milligrams of actual extract. That ends up to be quite a lot depending on the form that you're getting it from, maybe syrup, maybe tablets, depends. There are other supplements that probably are very beneficial, but we don't have any specific data yet. So, for example, garlic is beneficial with a lot of bacterial and virus infections, and so it might make sense to take it just in case. But don't expect it to be a miracle. That's what the experts recommend. You can either eat one clove, 1 to 2, maybe more if you'd like, of cloves of garlic. But there is a thing, guys. You need to learn how to properly eat garlic. So you can't just eat it by taking one clove and cooking with it or chewing it. You actually need to crush it first, leave it out in the open, reacting with oxygen for 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes. So you need to do that. So crush your garlic, wait 10 minutes, and then you can eat it. And ideally, you don't want to be cooking it at temperature or exposing it to something like lemon juice or other acidic substances. So crush your garlic and, I don't know, put it on some bread, put it into your meal when it's already cooked, and eat it like that. Or you can also, if you are not a fan of eating garlic, you can consume 180 milligrams of allicin or stabilized allicin that usually comes in the form of kind of like capsules, transparent capsules. So basically you go to a health food store or a drugstore, and they usually have allicin or garlic extract in the form of capsules. So just make sure that you are getting 180 milligrams of that per day. That's another way to consume your garlic, and that is proven to be beneficial in many similar cases. The next one is Echinacea. You might encounter Echinacea extract of it in many flu medicines or similar things that are meant to enhance the work of our immune system. So it might help. Echinacea, extract of Echinacea. You need to take somewhere around 500 to 900 milligrams of it, divided into 3 to 4 doses. Probably good practice to take it with your zinc, with your copper, so it's all at one time. So 3-4 times per day. By the way, you don't have to take those with meals, but when it comes to zinc, some forms of zinc supplement, some form of zinc, and in some people may produce the sensation of being nauseous. So just be aware of that. And if you are someone that reacts that way, well, either wait it out or have it with meals, and then you're not gonna feel nauseous. But just be aware then when taking zinc, you might feel nauseous, and that's what produces that feeling, not echinacea or garlic or anything else. So Echinacea, 5 to 900 milligrams divided into 3-4 doses distributed throughout the day. Vitamin C, guys, vitamin C, don't take huge doses of vitamin C, and it's probably best to just eat your bell pepper and maybe some more Brussels sprouts, maybe some more cauliflower and cabbages and lemons, and so strawberries, also high in vitamin C. Maybe some strawberries, like 150 grams or 5 ounces for breakfast. Maybe bell pepper, half a bell pepper will give you somewhere around 150% of your vitamin C. So exactly somewhere around 150 milligrams. And then maybe another half a bell pepper for dinner. So that's all you need for vitamin C. It is not recommended to take super high doses of vitamin C, just because it actually can help the virus to work in our body to be more severe So vitamin C, eat it, bell peppers, strawberries, lemons, oranges, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, but don't be too crazy about it. Don't consume high doses of the supplement itself. So that's what it comes to vitamin C. A few other supplements or substances that a lot of people thinking about taking to support immune system that might not be as beneficial. And so, for example, vitamins A and D. What experts say and what I recommend to my clients and to anyone who asks, don't take high doses of vitamin A and D. It is not recommended to supplement with vitamin D at all. It's best to eat it from whole foods. If you are curious where you can find your vitamin D, actually fatty fish has the most of it, especially herring. So 100 grams or 4 ounces of herring will give you 140% of your vitamin D. So herring, great source. Mackerel will give you about 60% per 4 ounces of 110 grams. Salmon will give you about 50% per 4 ounces or 110 grams of salmon fillet cooked. So herring, mackerel, salmon, great sources of vitamin D. So if you want to eat your vitamin D and you are not in a climate where you can go and get some sun, that is a great practice, then eat your fatty fish for vitamin D. Don't take vitamin D supplements. That's what's recommended. For vitamin A, guys, it is recommended to consume your daily need or every day, or maybe once or twice a week, a little bit more, but per day you need to be getting somewhere around 3,000 international units, but not more. So if you're eating it in liver or other foods that are high in vitamin A, then don't supplement with vitamin A. Just make sure to get that amount, 3,000 international units or close to it, and not more. Don't supplement, don't take high doses of vitamins A or D. And also a specific note about calcium supplements, and calcium foods in general. You want to be getting your calcium, your daily need of about recommended 1,000 milligrams, so 1 gram of calcium per day, but you don't want to be getting more of that, and make sure that you are getting enough phosphorus too. So if you are, let's say, supplementing with 1,000 milligrams of calcium, and that's where you usually get your calcium, then make sure that you consume the same amount of phosphorus. That is what's recommended based on our knowledge about how our body works in times when it has to fight different infections and viruses. So 1,000 milligrams of calcium that you can get from a couple of portions of canned sardines. You can also get it from calcium supplements, from bone meal supplements. You can get it from dairy products or from fortified foods, but don't get crazy about calcium supplements these days when your immune system might encounter the virus or some other challenges and infections. And that's it, guys. So to recap a little bit, elderberry, 700 to 1,000 milligrams per day. Zinc, you want to be taking it 4 times per day, 7 to 15 milligrams, or eating oysters, or eating a lot of seafood like I do also. You want to pair it with enough copper, 4 to 8 milligrams total, or 1 to 2 milligrams taken with your zinc. Then on top of that, garlic, 1 to 2 cloves, crush it, wait 10 minutes, eat it, or 100 milligrams in the form of stabilized allicin or garlic extract supplement. Echinacea, 500 to 900 milligrams, divided also into 3-4 servings per day. Vitamin C, it's best to eat your bell peppers, your strawberries, your Brussels sprouts, your cauliflower throughout the day. Don't supplement with some crazy doses of vitamin C. It can be counterproductive and might hurt you, especially if you already have infection. Don't take high doses of vitamins A and D. Just eat fatty fish, just eat a little bit of liver here and there. Don't get crazy with those supplements, especially now. Again, with vitamin D, don't even supplement, just eat it in food. Calcium, don't get crazy with your calcium supplements too. 1000 milligrams, a couple of servings of canned sardines, maybe dairy if you eat dairy, but don't consume in any form more than 1000 milligrams, and it should be paired with phosphorus. So make sure that you are getting both, and usually in the form of, for example, canned sardines, you're going to be getting calcium and phosphorus, so no need to supplement at all. And that's it, guys. So this is your guide to COVID-19 supplements or flu season or anything similar and related. That is something that you might consider taking to help your immune system to get through this challenging time, to get sick less, and also to be in a position to help your loved ones, to help people around you, and to produce better work instead of getting sick, right? So take care of yourself, take care of people around you, and don't buy all these, other crazy supplements or potions or solutions that might be recommended by some, brands or companies. From best sources, guys, this is what you need to know, what you heard today. The rest, if you have a question, if you have doubts, or you have a specific case, reach out and I'll give you my best advice. And if I don't know something, I'll direct you to the best place where you can get more answers regarding your specific case. And stay calm, guys. That's the best, solution to make the best decisions in any situation. Stay calm, take care of yourself. Don't stock up on rice and pasta, but instead eat more seafood and green and colorful vegetables, especially rich in vitamin C, but also in all the other vitamins and phytochemicals. Stay strong, eat as well as you possibly can, especially now. Share this podcast with anyone and everyone, guys, who is also going through difficult, challenging times like we all do. Share this podcast, share this episode, share the knowledge. Stay calm, stay strong, and guys, as usual, till next time, eat better daily.